I'm flawless and I'm never gonna stop. Watch my body take you higher. When I dance, I set you on fire. It's no wrong if you like it. Cause that's being made. But that's my body, but you. Why you? Why you? Why? But that's my body, but you. Why you? Why you? Why? But that's my body, but you. What's up, guys? My name is Ellen Bold. I'm a singer-songwriter based in London, and I've been invited by Transnight to share a little bit of my personal experiences of being a transgender woman. So they gave me three topics, and I'm going through these. The first one was when I find out that I was a trans woman or a transgender person. There we go. I always felt as a woman since I was born. I felt that I never could understand properly because we hasn't we has no information at this time. We just had in mind that trans people was associated a marginality. So uh, the only thing that we was allowed, we was living the gay movement. Like I remember that my family was built from four women, my mother and my three sisters, and being around the girls, I was allowed to be a gay boy, but I couldn't express myself as a woman, like trans. And so I remember with 15 years old, was then everything starts, the hormones start to explode, and I wanted to dress as like a girl, I wanted to go dress as a girl to the school, and my mother stopped me, and I still remember, she said, until you live in my house and eating my food, you will live under my rules. So my mother always motivated us to finish the school, or about how it's important to study. She's a black woman and she has no education, so uh, she felt the impact of being no educated, and she don't doesn't want this for us, resuming. And she was always motivating us to study. Then I decided to stay living with my mother until finish the school. And at this time, we has not much information about what was transgender people. And I just remember that was something that I don't wanted to be. I was always feminine, wear makeup and all this stuff, and people used to say, "Oh, you're transgender," and then I used to say, "No, no, no, I'm androgyny or whatever," because being a trans person, being transgender was still like associated to marginality. So no one wanted to be called of these stuff. Was when I moved, because I'm from Brazil. I'm from a very small city, it's like 20,000 inhabitants, and this is like so small, and people has no information there at this time. So I moved to a bigger city, and there was when everything happened. I was 17. I got job as a makeup artist and hairdressing. I was independent at this time, and I had friends around and they had contact with transgender people before, so when they saw me, they recognized me, and they just gave me support and introduced me this world of hormones and change your body and all the magic things I could do with my body and feel comfortable on my body. And was I remember I was 17 and how I said before, I was always dressing feminine clothes and makeup and whatever, but I've never like I remember at this point. And when I was 17, my friend of work, he used to dress it up as a girl and go out to have fun and go to straight clubs and whatever. And he invited me. He said, have you done drag before or something like that?" I said, "Wow, no, but yeah, let's do it." And then I still remember it was everything that I always wanted to be it, and it's how I look like today. I always like blonde girls. My idols was always this kind of little Barbie girl, and there's nothing wrong with this. It's just like I like to look like this, and he has a blonde wig, and I was like little rock rock star girl. I remember, and I dressed it with like I was wearing a black dress with some stocks and high heels, and I remember every guy's coming around and people seeing me because before I was like a gay guy, no attractive, and I was like invisible. I always felt like invisible. Like I never had a boyfriend. I never be really love it and be. I never. I never had been like really seen by people. And at this day, everyone could see me, could see my soul, could see who I was, who I am. And it was magic. And me and him, he was dressed as well. We met like two brothers, and we come back home. He treated me like warm, and he treated me so well, and I just felt like I want this every day. I want this every time. And then all the whole process started. That's how was how I became Ellen Bold. And if I can advise you girls, uh, if you're feeling a little bit lost or don't, if you feel like you don't know what to do or how to do, I believe like just live it, just feel it, experience, experiment, and your body will tell you, your life as well will tell you things will happen for you have the answers for what's going on with you, and it's what I believe. And being trans for me is another topic. Being trans for me means like freedom. It's just freedom. Um, Me being a transgender woman doesn't mean that I'm the same that another transgender woman. It's just it's just something that we had in common. I'm still a human being, and that's for me. It's the most important to the world believe, because everyone is unique, and that's what means for me as being trans, as freedom to human being, to be a human being. And a little advice as well for the trans admirers. If you love trans, don't keep us just inside the room, okay? If you understand what I mean. Uh, it's your fight as well, because it's people that you feel attracted, it's the what you like. So just this doesn't need to be just sexually, you know what I mean? Yeah, we can be loved, we can be introduced to society, and you can fight with us as well. You need. And that was my video. I think that was my video, my first video. I'm so glad. Thank you for having me. Listen to my songs. I'm in everywhere. You just put my name on Google, Ellen Bones, and you can listen to my songs. Watch my last release on YouTube. Why does my body bother you? Why does my body bother you? Is about the whole thing, and keep being braving. I'm so proud of the community with everything that we're getting, everything that's happening. But we need to be proud. We need to be proud. We need proud. And it's that. Thank you. Thank you, Trans Night. And see you soon.